Hi everybody, English Bob here. Welcome back to our Guild Wars 2 free-to-play series. Got quite a lot to get through in this episode, so let's crack on without further ado. So as you go through various areas of your first starter map and you complete the hearts and they turn from hollow, as you can see, to solid gold once they're complete. This is important because your heart above the NPC, if you right click it and left click on the triangle, this NPC will have some items available for sale. Now, every time you complete a heart, you will be awarded some karma. Karma is a currency that's free and in game that you get for completing hearts. With this, you will be able to buy various different items from these vendors. So do check these vendors. As a free-to-play player, it's important. You'll notice here we've got a tiny sharpening stone. So let's just have a look what that does. Enhancement lasts 15 minutes. We gain power equal to 1% of our precision, so it makes our attacks more accurate. Plus we get an extra 10% experience from kills. So this is your first foray into buffs. So okay, let's go to our inventory. Here they are. Double left click it. You get a little icon here telling you you've got 14 minutes and a countdown timer. Beautiful. And now every time you kill something you'll get an extra 10%. So always worth buying those. However, be very, very careful, because as you collect various different resources, inventory management as a free-to-play player is vital. You have a button here that says deposit all materials. These food buffs are classed as materials, so if you click that button, these will disappear out your inventory and you will only be able to access them next time you come across a bank NPC. So to avoid losing those, right click on your materials and left click deposit to deposit them away in a storage bank that you can access at a later date, and at the same time free up your existing free slots in your backpack. Okay, now we've got all that done. The other thing about Guild Wars 2 is, yes, the graphics are beautiful, but the whole point of your level 1 to 80 experience is to explore. So don't just, leg to the places that you think you need to go. Enjoy it, take your time, there's no rush. And by enjoying it and exploring, you'll be rewarded. So there's no rhyme or reason whatsoever for us to come up here, for argument's sake. In fact, it's not really even shown on the map. It's just a blank nothing. However, by coming up here and killing all these mobs, first of all, we're getting extra free XP for very little effort. So let's get this done. Let's kill all these mobs. So as well as enjoying ourselves, chilling and doing some butchering, we can also get ourselves a little extra, and I'll show you here. So as we come in here, if we jump up on this altar, you'll see there's a chest here. Now I've already had it, but you'll be able to press your F key, loot the chest, and that chest will give you some really nice free in-game armor with selectable stats on it. And that is really, really useful, because the armor that you'll pick up from killing various different mobs, by and large, will have fixed stats on it. So to be able to select your stats that you prefer is really, really helpful. Don't worry about the stats. I'll explain a little bit more about stats in a later video. So there you are. If you see any yellow coloured animals or monsters or whatever you want to call them, foes, do make sure to kill them, because if they've been alive for a long while, they'll give you an awful lot of extra XP. So again, you see we've completed this heart here. So let's go and click on him and see what he's got for sale. Now, a lot of these places will offer you stuff that perhaps you're not particularly interested in, and that's absolutely fine. But as I say, it is important to always check these out as a free-to-play player, because an awful lot of them will have some really cheap, effective, useful gear that you can make the most out of. Okay, so there you go. I'm going to carry on leveling Lady Carpathia. We're currently level 6, which means if we go to our equipment panel, I've got the staff. It now means we can equip a main hand and an offhand, because remember, in a previous video I told you at level 6 we unlock the offhand capability. So now we can equip whatever weapons we like. I really like the mace and shield combination. However, as I say, as you pick different weapons up from doing your questing, please try them, because you'll notice down here that whenever you change weapons, all your skills will change. So if we now go back to staff, I've got a completely different set of skills which are unique to the staff. So again, do take time to look at your skills. If a skill has got a narrowed box around it, it means auto attack is enabled. So you can press your one skill and it will just keep going until the mob's dead. Very, very relaxed, nice and easy style of gameplay. So you don't, as a beginner, need to learn complex key combinations and be mashing all sorts of buttons on your keyboard. You can just press one button, look, and it will keep going until whatever you're having a go at is completely dead. Let's go and have a go at this Gruul. And there you go. Really nice and easy play style. Again, yellow coloured monster. You know, on your starter maps, these are probably all been slayed, so you won't get massive amounts of bonus XP. But for sure on the other maps, most of the other maps will give you really big bonus XP for killing yellow coloured mobs. So free XP is free XP, and that equates to leveling faster. Okay, so now you'll see on the map we've got an orange circle and we've got an event. Now, Guild Wars 2 is a living, breathing world, unlike other MMORPGs, which means there are constant meta events happening all over the map. Now, these are really important because depending on your choice of whether to complete this event or whether to ignore it has a bearing on the living, breathing world, which is so cool and unique. And I would heartily recommend you compete in these events, because you'll be playing with other random players, but also completing these events will complete your hearts a lot faster. Now, I've already completed the heart for this area, but nevertheless it really will give you a really good head start. Come on, really. So whenever you see these events kicking off, please do complete them and have a go at them and enjoy. You know, and you've literally got no reason not to enjoy them. Now, when you complete certain events, you'll be given a lot of in-game rewards. The other thing with Guild Wars 2 is there is no reason for you to buy anything, because everything in the shop where you can spend real world money. Okay, well, that completed. real world money is for cosmetic purposes only. This is not a pay to win game. So very, very important. Let's unlock this chest of the hero. So we've been given some liquid karma, which will give us a 1,500 karma, a resonating bit of silver, and we got 2 writs of XP, which will grant us some extra free XP. These little mouldy bags that you can see here, double left click them, and they'll give you materials, weapons and armour. Okay, so that's covered quite a lot. As you can see, we've got another meta event here, which is drive the stampeding minotaurs from the forest. So let's go and locate the stampeding minotaurs, and let's deal with them. Let's kill them. Let's attack them, take them down, and this should give us lots of XP for participating in the event. Oh my god, she does moan a lot, I'll give her that. Okay, there's another stampeding one over here. Over here. And these meta events really do go quite a considerable way to really making the open world a living, breathing experience, and they are fantastic. Now, you can choose not to participate in the event, and that's fine, but that will have consequences on the living, breathing open world. How cool is that? Just saying. Obviously, if you participate, that will also have consequences on the living, breathing world. And quite a lot of these meta events are multi-events, so you complete one part of the meta event and that will automatically kick off another part, which is just so cool. So you actually find there's a whole mini-series of events happening right before your very eyes that you can participate in 100% for free, and you'll get some really nice rewards for participation. So we're now down to 20%. So let's get it done. Let's get all these minotaurs killed. Yeah, one down here. Alright. And this really is one of the aspects that sets Guild Wars 2 apart from a lot of other MMORPGs, in that the world is living and breathing, and stuff that you do or don't do in the living and breathing world will have effects or consequences on the rest of the open world. There you go. So we completed the event, we got karma, we got a load of XP, and we've dinged another level. We've also got some free underwater breathing gear, which we can now equip. Yes, Guild Wars 2 does have underwater events, which is pretty darn cool, just saying. So along with the World of Warcraft jumping, we can also battle underwater. Okay, well, I think that's enough information for you to digest for this video. Just progress around your starter map, exploring all the areas, completing all your hearts, your points of interest, unlocking your teleport waypoints, and I think you'll have an absolute butt ton of fun whilst you're doing it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please rate, comment, subscribe, thumb the videos up or down. Alright, we'll see you for another wicked Guild Wars 2 video.